in women's doubles.
What?
Yeah.
I would have guessed like
Lea Jansen.
17 or something. That's crazy.
So wise move for you to change your prediction there. Women's doubles underway. Parris Todd will lead the way with first serve over to Allyce Jones.
Ooh.
An intentional volley from Erokhina, high to the forehand. Maybe not the best place for it.
Yeah, I think Erokhina is an X factor here. We know what we're going to get from Allyce, just solid pickle. And, you know, Erokhina yesterday, we were on the call when they lost to the Flames, Genie Bouchard and Jessie Irvin, and Erokhina made several mistakes that were just really like simple misses. So she's got to play well here, give him a chance, and that's not a great start with the missed serve. Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
Wow.
To the line goes Todd, brings it to neutral, and brings the ball back to the slider side.
It's great defense.
Parris Todd has had some great results on the PPA Tour in women's doubles. Won a title with Tyra Black this year. The Texas Open, taking out Tuiona Toa and Callie Smith. Ooh, Erokhina wanted the line. Good lead from Lea Jansen.
I don't hate that speed up from Genie, but Lea reads that's going out so quickly.
Yeah, she does. Moved out of the way before contact was made.
She really did. And that looked close. I think it was out, but it looked...
Lea Jansen.
Oh, they're calling it in.
Yep. And it will stand, I believe. No contention there. Lea Jansen, 7-time title winner in PPA.
Oh.
Hot start for Columbus, 4-0-1, Todd on the serve. Third shot drive. Todd attacks cross court, opens up the middle.
I don't know what you do right now if you're Utah. Just too good from the sliders.
There might be an upset. It's not the start, it's the finish for these two.
That's right.
Greg.
That's
so,
right.
hey, you know what?
Good spot.
Prediction's still alive.
Yes. Oh.
Oh,
gosh.
Off the tape, Todd sends it deep. Jones and Erokhina hunting for their first points. Jones drops it to Jansen. Challenges her again down the line. Erokhina goes cross court. She's off the line. Lea Jansen notices and attacks Erokhina accordingly.
Really tough right now, Mish.
Big points. Utah battles their way to hit the scoreline. Allyce Jones talked about it at the beginning. She's been a spark plug, whether or not she's on the finishing touch or just the setup play. She is the energetic spark plug of this team. Utah's level rose when Allyce Jones entered the lineup, and Ernie attempt set up a hole for Utah. All smile, sends the ball the other way. Columbus will load up now at 6-1-1.
Got away with that one. Big time.
Still looking for our first Allyce Jones defensive role special. Lea Jansen serving on 2 now. Heavy drive. Reset. Jones is on it. What a pull from Todd. It's back in the mix, though. Erokhina defends. Defends again through the middle. Fills nicely with the backhand.
Great counter from Erokhina, reading that two-handed pull from Parris. Let's see if they can get a couple here.
Ooh, Erokhina hunting. Oh, my! Erokhina proving to be the X factor in this one.
That's where reach in pickleball, it just gives you so much. She's like off the court, I thought, and just smashing balls with those long levers. She's got some levers, you know what I'm saying?
Inspector Gadget arms.
Yes. Oh.
Nice. A little run here for Utah. Second serve, 2-6-2. Allyce Jones loading back up. Stacking Jones to the left, too. That's interesting. Why do you think that might be? Stacking Jones to the left, Erokhina on the right in that situation.
I think the Erokhina backhand's looking so good right now with the counters and off the crash. I just think you give her more backhand. She got backhand in the middle on the right.
Erokhina giving Columbus fits. Wow. How do they keep it away from her now? She has the hot hand. How do you avoid her?
Got to get in a cross-court rally with Jansen going cross-court with Allyce as much as possible. Or I guess there you go.
An empty trip again for Columbus. So they had the 6-0 lead. A couple of unanswered points here for Utah. We'll see what they do here with the service opportunity, but keep an eye on that score line for Columbus.
Get to like 4 here, then you're really in it.
It's deep.
And the Parris Todd backhand's been a few misses these last 5-6 points. Hitting him a little bit long on the speed ups and the counters, and then a volley there.
Jansen attempted to pull through the middle. Utah gets lucky with the let cord. Scoreboard pressure applied. What was once 6 now. How many women's doubles medals has Allyce Jones earned this year?
In 2025?
You think about it. On the PPA side, of course. Lobs up. Jansen hammers it. Utah trying to bring it to neutral. Great snag from Erokhina. Getting back to the line. Backing up Columbus the other way. Utah. Wow, back up to the baseline and climb back into neutral, then gain the offensive advantage. What happened?
Great defense to get back in that position. And then Lea sped a ball up there that she shouldn't have, and then misses a return. And we got a tie ball game?
Yeah, we do.
Come on now.
6-0 lead gone. Utah back in the mix. Allyce Jones has earned 3 medals, by the way, on the Carvana PPA Tour.
I was going to say 2. I was going to be wrong.
2 finals, though.
What?
Yeah. Once in Australia, once in Red Rock.
Okay.
Nice play from Lea Jansen.
Are we going to count Australia? I mean, I guess we count, you know. There's,
you count it. I think you count it.
You count it.
Tyra Black was there. Vivian Osman, Jesse Irvin, Lacey Schneeman.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
okay.
a full
Fair
field.
enough. Fair enough.
Not a full field, but.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, Allyce Jones is thinking the same thing you are. And we'll have a challenge.
After review, the out call is overturned. The ball was in. Columbus loses a free challenge. Had 2 free challenges remaining. Utah has 3 free challenges remaining.
Now Utah leads 7-6. This is must win for Utah.
Yes.
Again, in my opinion, with Tyler Loong out, even if Tyler Loong wasn't fully healthy and in the roster, in the lineup for this one, I still say that's a must win to have a chance in the match.
Yep.
Now,
agreed.
how they stack up the rest of the way through, we'll see. But
7-6-2.
they are the home team. They did get to pick the matchups in mixed. And this third from Allyce Jones following up a beautiful lob. Columbus back to work. Stuck on 6 now. What has it been? 3 service opportunities, maybe 4.
That was 7 straight? No, that was 6 straight there for Utah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Jansen finally gets it done. It was out, but Erokhina was already on it. In terms of the playoffs, sliders had high expectations coming into the year. 8-4 so far in the season in regulation. Scoop into the net for Todd. Second serve for Jansen.
7-7-2.
And oh my goodness.
Poke setup from Todd, and Erokhina is on it, throws it cross courts, wins the battle, earns the ball back.
Allyce is really speeding up more than I've seen her.
I like it.
And it's working.
7-7-1. Lob up again. Todd is on it, muffs it a bit. And close there.
Man, that first, Allyce has got to close on that because Genie's hitting that big topspin. She's kind of got to stay back a little bit. Allyce has got to close on that. That was a sick drop. Kind of a wasted opportunity there.
Deep to the baseline goes Todd. Empty trip for Utah. Could be costly. We'll see. Jansen will load up at 7-7-1.
7-7-1.
Too good.
Counter attack wide, cross courts. Well done by Parris Todd.
Eight, 7-1. Second serve.
Great eye by Allyce there.
Right here, Parris. Right here, Lea. Let's go. 8-7-2.
Feathery drop from Parris Todd, and off Columbus goes. 2 unanswered.
Utah timeout, 9-7-2.
Good timeout here.
And then St. Louis to follow it up.
Point.
And Todd and Jansen will take game point after a scare, after trailing big 6-0. Utah rallied a comeback to tie it, take a lead, and now we have game point for the sliders. Pop up and 2 paddles on it in the middle for Utah. Means Columbus takes the first shot as well.
They came in CJ won
yeah, they
tournament
did.
too. Yeah, sorry, I interrupted you. Sorry,
no, that's all right. Perfect segue.
About that one, yeah.
Big serve from the young CJ Klinger, lefty. Right away, out wide. to Connor Garnett.
Yeah, those are the points. CJ and Andrei are going to win 90% of like neutral kitchen rallies. So that's just the reality for the Black Diamonds. It's tough.
So how do you disrupt that?
Be aggressive off of fourth balls for sure. Hit some good volleys. Not like that. Just try and keep them away from the kitchen as much as possible. Obviously, easier said than done when you have
2-0-2.
You're playing in CJ and Andrei.
Heavy serve from CJ Klinger. Sign of the future ahead for professional pickleball. CJ Klinger on the list of 6 or so teenagers changing the sport. Nice test down the line from CG, tacking off the bounce in the middle. At least a little more clarity on who's taking the middle when you don't have a forehand in the mix there.
Yep, true.
Potentially.
True.
Even though Connor and Tyler are very used to playing alongside one another.
Yeah, that's actually part of the reason why they're so good together, I think, Connor and Tyler, is because Connor's forehand is not his strength, his backhand is, so it's really helpful for him to play with a lefty, but
nice pull cross court from CJ Klinger. That lefty in the middle on the other side is very troublesome.
Yep.
He holds it very, very well. Also made headlines at the Atlanta Slam this year on the PPA side. He and J.W. Johnson swept Ben Johnson, Gabe Tardio in the final.
Nice read. Yeah.
By Yates Johnson. Black Diamonds on the board.
1-3-2.
Oh, yeah, that's the play, though, for the Black Diamonds. I like that. Yates, low drive. Connor had a pretty good, he really should have made that ball and won the point, but that's the play. They can sneak some kitchen points here and there and then get some quick ones. They're going to stay in this. Nice move.
Wow, heavy pressure from Yates Johnson. Scoots around the corner. Hits it home. Second serve now for Columbus. 3-1-2. After a hot start, momentum slightly halted. Nice fill in the middle by Connor Garnett. Takes advantage of a high third from Daescu. Ball right back to Utah.
One, 3-1.
I don't know. I think that one might be over. No, they're not going to challenge it.
Questioning. Wow.
I thought that was close.
3-1.
Immediate out call from Connor Garnett. Take another look at it. Did that not look like it was inside the line? Maybe my eyes are deceiving me.
I want to see it one more time.
Yeah, curious to get another view of it.
Second serve.
Johnson reaches in, throws it in the net. Second serve.
Two, 3-2. Set up. Three, 2-1. Point.
Nice play by CJ Klinger. Reaches in, sets up his buddy Andrei Daescu.
4-2-1.
4-2-1. Scoreline now. Nice initiation from Yates Johnson, earns the pop-up. Tui Nation closes it out. Second serve. CJ Klinger.
4-2-2. Point.
Yates cannot afford those. That's two, I would call them routine dink errors from him. Can't happen.
5-2-2.
Can't happen.
Unrelenting
offensive pressure from Columbus. Andrei Daescu throws up the
6-2 here. CJ and Andrei looking dominant. Kind of what we thought would happen here. We'll see if Utah can make a comeback. Still within reach here. Only down 6-2.
Point.
And another one for Columbus.
7-2-2.
Crash in the middle. The lefty is on it. CJ Klinger spanks it. Lots of Columbus fan support in the house today.
Utah,
Great.
8-2-2. Time in. 8-2-2.
2 golds in men's doubles this year on the PPA side. Four for Daescu. Oh, Ernie pressure from Daescu, and CJ Klinger decides to pull it in that scenario. Unexpected.
Yeah, I mean, you're up 8-2. He just kind of goes to the body bag there.
2-8-1.
Oh, Allyce Johnson saw it coming. What a counter. Gets in position early. Nice.
Scorpion from Yates there.
3-8-1.
CJ's developed some sort of new grunt. Have you noticed this?
Second serve.
And that was a good chance right there.
3-8-2.
That's 2 fifth shot crashes that have just been missed by Utah. Easy ones for Garnett.
Side out.
How's this for a stat line? To 11 tournaments to start the year for the PPA Tour. Only 5 of those tournaments,
8-3-1.
Daescu and CJ Klinger were not winning golds.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
Second serve.
Nice attack from Garnett there. He started to develop that one-handed flick out of the air, which is something he hasn't really had in the past.
8-3-2.
If you combine that with his 2E off the bounce, like, it's really tough over there.
Yeah, always working at his game. Can also sign up for 2E school.
2E school, baby. Come on.
Did you get a promo code?
I got one in my car.
Did you?
There was
Ask and you shall receive.
I should have said that in my windshield on my car. I swear. I swear.
Second serve.
Unlucky off the tape again for Utah. Does not get the bounce that they desire. Second serve. Yates Johnson
3-8-2.
at 3-8-2.
That's really good.
Side out.
What was particularly good about it for you?
It's just so tough when you have someone. I mean, the two-hander off the bounce. If you can, like, Andrei can go down the line there. He can just kind of bunt it back, or he can go cross or hard middle, and he just has so many options off of that. Stays.
All right, Howard, give us the verdict.
After review, the in-rolling stands. Utah loses a free challenge. They have 2 free challenges remaining. Columbus has 2 free challenges remaining. Resume play at side out, 8-3-1. Time in, 8-3-1.
Oh, wow. What a setup. Andrei Daescu closes it out. How about the Ernie from CJ Klinger?
They're just impossible to beat at the kitchen. It's so tough. Especially with the Ernies on both sides. They're both 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". It's just a nightmare.
Point.
Game point, Columbus.
10-3-1. Second serve.
One hold down, one to go. Game point number 2 for the Sliders. That's deep. All right, 2 holds. Still alive. Long way to go, though.
At least get a couple back just to give yourself some confidence going into mix, maybe.
3-10-1.
I mean, definitely still could win, but they need a couple.
Johnson pulls it down the line, then wields it through the middle. What a setup. Waited for his moment to strike, too.
Great shot. Yeah, he's pulled that forehand once or twice before, but it was down the middle, so good spot change from Yates.
Heavy drive from Johnson. Connor Garnett closes to the net. Does work down the line with the 2 unanswered points for the Black Diamonds.
Five, 10-1.
Ooh.
Second serve.
Second serve for Utah. The home team, they did get to pick the mixed doubles matchups, as we mentioned. So it'll be Connor Garnett and Allyce Jones out first against Parris Todd and Andrei Daescu. Back-to-back games for Connor Garnett. Would you rather play back-to-back after this scenario coming off men's, or would you rather take a game off?
10-5-1.
Game point 3 here.
I would say probably take off. Oh.
Second serve.
I've drilled with CJ when he's tried that two-hander. Like, he's been working on that shot. That's the first time I've seen him pull it in a match. And it didn't work that time, but he does have that shot.
10-5-2.
Game point number 4 here to the corner it goes. Columbus with the third shot winner off the paddle of Andrei Daescu.
But yeah, I think Connor needs to get big, stay aggressive, and then Allyce, she's just so consistent. If she can just keep making those balls, it will allow Connor to kind of move around and start pulling shots. Yeah,
you were correct. Parris and Andrei won, but it was tight, 11-9. So big point early for Connor Garnett. Tyler, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Feel free to hang in if you want to do some analysis. Otherwise, we'll let you get back to the courts and back to the bench. Allyce Jones and Connor Garnett with the early side out here in game 3. Ooh. Interesting take from Garnett.
Hey, I can get some food, Tyler. I can get some food. You hang. Come on, man.
Just wow. That was some insightful commentary there, Tyler. Thank you.
Good try, Mitch. Appreciate it.
Great work from Andrei Daescu. You heard it from Tyler Loong, how difficult this team is to play against. Did come together on the PPA side as well, Todd and Daescu. I think fell a little short compared to what expectations might have been.
Yeah.
Todd making it all the way to gold this year, earlier this season in mixed with Dekel Bar. That was in March at the Red Rock Open. Won gold over Captain Parento and Christian Alshon. That was a big win for them. Wow, Andrei Daescu storms the line. What can you do when a guy like that is taking over from the left?
I don't know, Misha. I mean, don't hit it to him. That's I mean, but that's easier said than done, because if you just keep every ball from him, then Parris is still really good, and then Andrei's going to creep over. So you have to. It's the balance of, you got to keep Andrei honest, because then he's just going to come over so far.
2-0-2.
You hit every ball to Parris, but you also don't want to hit it to him. So it's just it's really tough.
Point. Three 0-2. Side out.
All right, big hold for Utah.
0-3-1.
Service rotation here. Trying to keep it close early. Todd tries to punch it down the line. Connor Garnett is ready, meets his two-handed backhand to hers.
I wonder if Tyler got a card in his car also. I bet I should ask him that.
He should have.
Second serve. 1-3-2.
Oh, just wide for Jones. I love the way she stands tall in the fight with the guys in front of her.
3-1-1.
It's funny seeing her and Andrei in a hands battle.
Exactly.
It's just hilarious.
It is.
And she's actually competing somehow. It's just unbelievable.
Second serve.
Former Division I volleyball defensive star. So there's
3-1-2.
context. Doesn't shy away from heavy offense coming her way. Oh, in the wheelhouse to Allyce Jones. Garnett doing a nice job moving the ball around on Daescu. Couldn't pay it off, though.
4-1-2.
Ooh.
Touch. Side out.
What a pull from Garnett there.
1-4-1. Second serve. One, 4-2.
Just wide for Jones. Empty trip for Utah. Parris Todd. And the sliders load back up.
4-1-1.
4-1-1. Busy stretch for the sliders. Nice. Good spot for Garnett. How do you stay locked in, Greg, if you're a slider and you have 3 more matches to go, including this one for this event? Then you've got 5 in New York next weekend. Then you've got Grand Rapids.
4-1-2.
Then you've got St. Louis with 5 matches to follow that weekend.
Yeah, it's really tough. I mean,
you know the grinds.
Yeah,
Living on the road is not all sunshine and rainbows at times.
Yeah, it's really tough, but you know, these guys and girls, they are professionals now. So this is the job. This is, you know, what they do. So
1-4-1.
You know, don't feel too bad for them. You know what I mean? Yeah, still, it's
no pity
at the end
here,
of the day. Yeah, no,
but
for sure,
just
for sure.
The grind, it does take a toll on you, I think, mentally.
Yes. Especially match after match, like trying to like be locked in 100% all the time, right. Every single match, every single point. You can't take a game off because everyone's so good.
2-4-1.
That is definitely tough. But fortunately, they have. I mean, you know, Andrei is probably the best competitor on the men's side. What a play here. Nice. He's always locked in. You don't have to worry about him. And then I think Parris is one of the most like professional women. She's locked in. Lea, I think, is generally pretty locked in. She can get a little crazy here and there. You know, she knows that. And then CJ is just dialed. So this is a team that I wouldn't worry about that so much with these guys.
Yeah,
some of the other teams and players, yes, for sure. Some of the other teams and some of the other players, no doubt.
Nice attack from Garnett, still alive. Utah grabs another point. As for their load, this is second to last event. Then they've got a little break before Grand Rapids and ahead of Salt Lake City at home residence to several of the players on court. Initiates. Allyce Jones covers the hole. Connor thought he had it. Spot for Todd. Oh. Working the dinks to find her moment to shine on offense.
I mean, in the middle of that point, Andrei is dead. He's just dead on the speed up and somehow gets a paddle on the ball. And then a great speed up finish there from Todd. That's a demoralizing point for Utah. It's gotta be. But they're back in it. They're back in it.
Nice, Parris Todd enjoys a break off the net and carves out firing shot down the line.
5-3-1.
Andrei Daescu, king of the courts.
That is just too good from Daescu. I mean, look at this guy.
And the bench erupts on behalf of the Columbus Sliders. They are in playoff contention right now, holding a 5-point edge in the standings over Miami. So they'll have to accumulate some wins here and in Salt Lake to solidify that.
7-3-1.
7-3-1 now. Sliders lead. Game 3. That's 3 out of 5 in this match series. We play a 5th if we need it, and doesn't look like we'll be needing it for this one.
Utah timeout, 8-3-1.
8-3-1. You take the fun of it. I would say then Anna Bright. I think
Okay.
she's inspiring the way that she always gives it 100% effort.
Yeah.
I like her intensity every single point. I learned something from her.
Yep.
I think every time she plays her
Second
decision-making,
Okay.
high IQ player on the ladies' side anyway. From men's,
8-3-2.
think about that one for
Okay.
a moment.
Oh.
Side out.
I'm gonna go with
3-8-1.
You could say no men and just women if you want. That's what it sounds like. That's okay.
Gotta be fair.
That's okay.
Nice ball
Second
from
serve.
Daescu. Maybe Gabe Tardio
Okay. I like that.
or Hayden Patriquin. I like the creativity.
Yeah.
I think it's fun.
I like
It keeps
that.
it spicy.
3-8-2.
I don't like when Gabe plays in a box, though. I like when he's more free and,
Yep.
and creative on the right,
Side out.
which has its limitations, of course. You know,
Yep.
men's doubles, how difficult it can be.
8-3-1.
Oh, man. Daescu questioning whether or not that was good. And it is. Second serve.
9-3-1.
Yep, it was right on the line.
Ooh.
Todd going for
Second
the
serve.
Ernie. They send it back to Utah. Nope. Excuse me.
9-3-2.
Second serve for Columbus.
Side out.
Good pressure from Jones, keeping Daescu back to the baseline. Big opportunity here for the Black
3-9-1.
Diamonds, playing to stay alive in the match. They win this one, they're still in contention for a Dreambreaker. They lose, they're done. And they surrender 3 standing points.
Point.
You never know here, Mish. Come on. Garnett gets
Never say
hot.
never to the Black Diamonds.
That's
We
true.
learned that many times before.
It's true.
Stole a Dreambreaker win from the New Jersey Fives. Took one off LA earlier this event.
Ooh.
Nice point again. Utah. 4 points
Timeout.
from
Columbus.
tying it
5-9-1.
with every single one of those events. From here for the Black Diamonds, just Grand Rapids and Salt Lake City, a couple of events after St. Louis, so a nice break in the schedule for them.
Play.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
no. Somebody lost their clapper on the court.
And that almost happened
Greg,
in
keep
the
your
last
clapper
match.
to yourself,
Yeah, that's
would
on
ya?
me. That's on me. No, it's always CJ.
9-1 is where we'll replay the point.
That was for sure CJ.
Here we go.
That almost happened last match. I was sitting down there almost. I knew it was going to happen.
Speak up.
I should have.
Second serve.
Had the combination at Allyce Jones. But Andrei Daescu one step ahead.
5-9-2.
5-9-2. Silky third from Jones. Garnett leaves the back door open. Daescu finds it. Side out, Columbus.
9-5-1. Second serve.
All right, one more side out here. Get it back. Still
9-5-2.
9-5. Got a chance. Can't afford one, though.
Ooh. Still alive. Reset back to neutral. Comes Columbus. Cross-court exchange. Todd goes to the back door. Out wide goes Garnett. Jones pops it up. Todd waits to attack. Oh, heavy counter. Point of the match so far. Daescu and Todd take match point. Back to the line.
Just too good. That's what people don't really see as much as like the defense. Like Parris was dead in the middle of that point, you know? And then it's just like, and then that's the match, you know? That's what happens.
Columbus takes 3 standing points and cleans up in regulation. We're still going to play the 4th game no matter what.
Game 4, time in.
If it comes down to the net gain differential, which it did last year for a couple of teams. So that's why we're playing it. Yates Johnson filling the hole of Tyler Loong. Heavy crash from CJ Klinger out of the gate. What does it feel like to play in this one, though? Like, you know the match is over, but how do you make it competitive within your mind if you're Utah?
Well, I think Yates has got to think, hey, this is the only match that I'm playing this weekend, right? And he lost in men's, so he's definitely got something to prove here and something to play for. So, and then if you're the Sliders, I think CJ is just kind of locked in regardless of if it's a dink game against me an hour before the match, or it's the actual match, or it's game 5 on Sunday at a PPA. He's the same all the time. So, oh my gosh,
Lea Jansen. Highlight reel play, and big news for Saturday primetime pickleball. Lea Jansen will be in the booth tonight.
Oh, nice.
But if she doesn't show up, you're in, Greg.
Will she not?
Feathery third.
She's going to show up,
CJ
right?
Klinger. Yeah,
okay.
Just kidding. Okay. I know you wanted to sit back and watch without talking.
Yeah.
Tonight.
1-0-1.
I'd have a brewski tonight, actually.
Take and serve. One, 0-2.
Oh my, Lea Jansen is cooking. What a start for Columbus. Twin brother of Yates Johnson on display. Hunter Johnson plays for the LA Mad Drops. They took care of business earlier today against the Utah Black Diamonds. Conflict of interest there for Hunter Johnson against his twin. Didn't have to play against Yates. Tyler Loong was in for that one, but a nice regulation win for Mad Drops, which sets up nicely for a Mad Drops Slider showdown tomorrow morning to start our pickleball TV coverage. Playoff implications, seeding implications. Nice drop from Yates. And then Erokhina trying to pay off the crash. Empty trip, Columbus perseveres.
Yeah, ball's sitting up enough for Yates to speed up, but then you're speeding up against CJ Klinger. That's the problem, you know? It's just tough. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? I don't know.
What would you do?
I don't know.
Second serve.
I used to drill with CJ all the time, and he's in back in Columbus now, but when he was in Arizona, we used to drill all the time, just me and him. And I still don't know what to do. And I've probably drilled 25 hours with him.
Just why for CJ? Yeah, CJ Klinger, one of the workhorses of the sport, works so hard at his game, on and off the court, just locked in. He's dedicated since the age, I think, 14.
0-2-1.
He's been around a while. Yeah. I mean, I remember playing against him when I first started playing 4 or 5 years ago, and like, he was good back then, but he's taken to another level the last 18 months, 2 years.
Yeah, made his rise to the sport through Major League Pickleball. Prime example of that. Nice coverage at the line, too. He was the 3-time MLP champion, 2-time MVP at the challenger level back in 2023 with the SoCal Hard Eights when they had their dynasty, and CJ Klinger was a nice find by Adam Stone. Give him credit for discovering his talent early on.
Second serve. Timeout. Zero, 2-1. Foot fault. Your right foot was on. It never touched after you came off it. Point. They have a challenge of the referee's fault call. After review, the referee's fault call stands. Columbus loses a free challenge. They have 1 free challenge remaining. Utah has 2 free challenges remaining. Resume play at 1-2-1.
Not based on what's on paper there. Talent-wise, I'm with you. I think Columbus is stronger in that category. But the way they've been struggling to close out games. And Catherine, the resume, we talked about it yesterday.
1-2-1.
Tyra Black and Georgia Johnson, they beat them. Anna Bright and Kate Fahey, they beat them.
Right.
Annalie Waters and Megan Dazan, they beat them.
Second serve.
So, I don't know.
If they win that women's match, you're right. That's definitely the X factor. Because if they can win that women's match, they're going to lose the men's.
Then I think it's Dreambreaker.
And then, can you sneak one? But even sneaking one mixed match, that's not easy. I think, Columbus still favored in both those mixed matches slightly. But so I'm going to favor the sliders. But I think if they played 10 times, I would take the sliders 7 of those. But
that's accurate.
Could go either way.
2-1-1.
2-1-1 here in game 4.
Wow.
Three, 1-1.
Columbus is the home team as well in that matchup, by the way, just to pay off that point. So we'll have the advantage in mixed doubles matchups, in theory, choosing the matchups.
4-1-1.
Oh, nice chase from Yates.
Point.
Lots of Black Diamonds fans in the house, still cheering for their squad, despite the position here in game 4, already surrendering a regulation win the other way. 3 points to the sliders. That's the most difficult thing about Dow in the booth with you, bringing you the action. CJ Klinger and Lea Jansen. Head of the break, Greg, I asked what made this team, or I guess top 2 or 3 challenges when matching up against this team. What would you say they are?
Oh, man, it's
7-1-1.
For both of them, it's there's not one thing that Lea does where it's oh my God, this shot is so amazing, so much better than everyone else. But she's just so good at everything, right? She has a good drive, really good hands,
7-1-2.
Plays a great kitchen game, has some nice speed ups. Just so good at everything. There's really not a weakness. And then, same thing with CJ. He can play the slow game really well. I think his kitchen game and his hands are definitely a strength and some of the best in the world.
Stretch here for the sliders. Lea Jansen will step off the court, jog up the stairs, and join us in the booth for the Saturday prime time pickleball affair between the SoCal Hard Eights and the Phoenix Flames.
Point. 2-8-1. Second serve.
I like how we can hear the players a lot. Yesterday, I could not hear them like we can hear them today. Has something changed with that? I like it.
Maybe your volume's up for the mic.
I guess I wasn't hearing it yesterday at all because it's funny to hear the and the just kind of strange grunts coming from CJ. It's all very entertaining.
Point. Nine, 2-1. Second serve.
Nice attack from Genie
You might say Bouchard there?
Almost. Just gearing us up for Phoenix. caught me. Maybe I just want to call Billy.
There you go. There you go.
2-9-1.
Rally here for Utah to fight their way back in. Oh,
yes.
Ooh, Yates tracks it down.
Yeah.
Count it. Black Diamonds are on it. And the crowd goes wild. Is that Tyler Loong saying the more athletic Johnson?
Second serve.
Sure, Hunter appreciates that. Sitting in the wings.
3-9-2. Point. Four, 9-2. Side out.
Fish and hold for Columbus. 2 points. The sweep is theirs. We'll see if they can get here on this service possession.
9-4-1.
The first of 5 straight events for the Sliders here in San Clemente.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, CJ Klinger rushes the bench after that shot. I love the passion of CJ Klinger.
That was ridiculous. Oh my, what an angle.
10-4-1.
Just a walk-off, I love it. Oh,
Second serve.
A sitter at game point. Into the net, Lea Jansen. And CJ Klinger will take back the serve at 10-4-2, game point number 2.
Point, game, and match, Columbus.
Oh no, it's a foot fault on CJ Klinger again. Mary Namey declaring the call, the second referee, and Utah wants him to challenge again. Lea's thinking about it. What do you think? Challenge, no challenge?
I missed that replay just now, so I didn't see it. Couldn't tell live.
4-10-1.
I think they got this match in the bag, though, right? No point to challenge.
Second serve.
And you rarely win those ones back. So, yeah,
Yes.
I agree with the non-challenge
4-10-2.
there. Off the tape and inside the baseline for Jansen. Side out, game point number 3 for the Sliders.
10-4-1. Second serve.
Make it game point number 4. Dramatic ending.
Hey.
10-4-2.
Oh my
Palm is
gosh.
up, it's good. Yates swings for broke. Count it. 4 game points saved. Utah still alive.
Four, 10-1. Point. Five, 10-1.
Oh,
Second serve.
man. They get that point, you get That was a really big miss from Erokhina. Great initial speed up, but then you get that one at 6-10-1, you really got a chance. So they can keep
5-10-2.
Getting a few more on the board here. Get to 7 maybe. Uh-oh.
Six, 10-2. Set up. King 6-1.
And it ends there. Lea Jansen dictates terms and gets the job done. Andrei Daescu and Parris Todd joining us now to discuss the win. Parris, you and Lea pulled out the women's doubles win, but it still came close there at the end. Still looking to find that magic to close out matches. What's the barrier there for you guys?
I think that's just MLP, right? There's a little bit more nerves. Everything plays a little bit tighter, especially when it's 1 game to 11. You don't really have much time to kind of get a groove. You got to come out firing. And I felt like we really came out firing. We just needed to close. And I felt like in the end we were able to do that. And they started to play like a little bit better towards the end, so credit to them. But then we finished strong.
And Andrei, great playing today, man.
Great to hear your voice, buddy.
Hey, you too, buddy, you too. Hey, listen, you play men's with CJ Klinger and mixed with Parris Todd, 2 great partners, but who's your favorites? Do you have a you gotta give me a favorite.
Greg.
I know she's standing next to you.
Parris,
I know.
obviously.
Andrei, stop.
Yeah, my favorite is Parris by a mile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
way to put me on the spot, Greg.
Andrei, busy stretch for you guys. And Parris, you can speak on this too. You've got San Clemente here, 2 big matches to come to finish this event. Then it's New York next weekend for 5 matches. Then St. Louis for 5 matches to close out the season, to finish strong in Major League Pickleball, PPA in the mix as well. What's the mentality? It's not always sunshine and rainbows living on the road. How do you guys stay mentally locked in the next 5 events?
Do you want to go?
Sure. Look, we obviously have to look over our bodies. What we do is very physical. We always play in pretty warm places. Obviously, this is a delightful place to play pickleball in. But New York's going to be hot. Michigan's going to be hot. And look, the summer is coming. So just look after the bodies. But look, it could be a lot worse than this in terms of jobs. So we're very blessed to be able to play professional sports for a living. And yeah, to just play pickleball, it's great. So we're looking forward to what's left. We're going to try to keep our bodies fresh and in shape and yeah, have some fun with this.
In Paris, big match for you guys tomorrow morning against the LA Mad Drops home team. We expect the crowd to be pretty riveting there as well. Playoff implications here. How do you guys approach the game plan with LA? How do you guys prepare leading into a big match like this?
I'm just going to let Andrei do all the talking, and I'm just going to smile and wave. So that's usually how it goes.
All right. Congratulations on a big match win. Congrats.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Columbus Sliders take a regulation win. And